Greetings everyone, this is Tony Holowitz, and in this tutorial I want to talk to you about the update that's been made to the Act Premium Cloud Calendar. So if you are a heavy user of the Act Calendar, and I'm going to come over to the left and click on that, there's been some changes made that the final update or an update was made in January of 2024, and it allows you to do some different things in the calendar. For example, one of the biggest functions is that you have the ability to right click. So if you right click on a calendar where nothing is there, you can schedule an activity, you can choose 24 hours to show or just today. So most likely what I think people will do is go in to schedule an activity. One of the minor things that I really like is the fact that now you can set your daytime settings or your work settings, and that's what I'm seeing on the calendar. Previously, I would see all the way to 12 a.m. So I had to scroll down to get to working hours, and that's sort of a nice fix. So if I want to schedule an activity, I can just click on that and go through the process of scheduling an activity. Because the user of this database is Chris Huffman, that is who they will schedule it for. If you had multiple users in your database, you can schedule it for someone else. Next, you can choose, is it a meeting? Is it a call? What is it that you want to do with this contact? In the regarding field, you can type in test meeting 1, for example. Here in this area, if you don't want to do it with Chris Huffman, and the reason Chris Huffman came up is because when I entered the calendar, his contact was the contact I was on. So it's assuming because I'm in the calendar while on his contact, that's who I want to schedule it with. This is a little bit confusing. If you want to schedule it with someone else, you can click on this to use the My Record, or, which is right over here, which is Chris Huffman, or you can find another contact. You can search for a contact and go through this step. I'm going to close this up for now. Having said that, you can go down, you can choose a time, a date, duration, the location, maybe you have an online meeting, and you can put any notes you want into this area. So I'm just going to type in test note right here. I'm going to click save, and now I'm going to schedule that. So the screen is going to refresh, and when I come back, there's the test meeting. When I put my pointer over it, it tells me who it's with. So as I hover over it, I can do some things. Now, if you are a Microsoft Office user, you might have noticed there's a thing they do in Microsoft Office called contextual tabs, meaning things only appear as needed. In this case, I want to show you an example. If I right-click on a blank space, these are the options I get. However, if I right-click on an item in this calendar, I get different options. I can edit the activity, clear, delete, or if I want to go right to the contact, I can click on that to go to the contact. So some things have changed. Some things that I'd like to see them do is I'd love the ability to click on this item and drag it to another time. You can't do that. You can do that in Microsoft Outlook, but you can't do it here. Another thing I really like about this calendar is, let's say I want to schedule something for the afternoon, and I want it to go from 1 to 4 p.m. Well, if I click on 1 o'clock and hold and drag down, now I can right click, go schedule activity, and by default, I want to draw your attention down here where it goes from 1 to 4 o'clock, so 3 hours. I can change the color, I can decide on an alarm. Some of these settings can be done behind the scenes, so there's certain defaults you can always have that I haven't set in this case. But again, scroll down, you can add some notes in and do whatever you want with this information. So there's a lot of new things that have come with this calendar. Some people use the calendar a lot, some people not so much. But I'm curious what your feedback is on this. What do you think of it? What does it need? What does it lack? What do you like about it? Any feedback would be greatly appreciated. Hey everyone, thank you so very much. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the new calendar in Act Premium Cloud. Bye now.